Okay, y'all, we live.
Yes,
Hey, here we go. What's going on, Shot? Can everybody hear just fine?
Yeah.
Yep. Okay.
Yeah.
All right, y'all. We still getting a little something together.
What's going on?
How everybody doing out there tonight, this evening?
Hey, I'm chilling. I'm good. Me.
Full faith and credit. How you doing out there, A. Taylor, Clove, Brown Bear, Nitty? How you brothers doing? We got Shock here.
Hey, you live?
Yes, sir.
Hey, I'm just checking if I can
I'm
go
out
to
here feeling the
the.
mission.
Okay, take your time, Shock. I'm gonna talk to the team members while you get ready.
Yeah.
You know, we here. Gonna jump into this so everybody can get an understanding.
I'm
What's
right
up?
here, man. I'm right here.
Okay.
You vibing?
So we had
So
some people on the team, wanted to get an understanding of that full faith and credit. They didn't understand it, so I told them we'll do some research and come back to them a little later. You know.
yes. So I just had a little bit of research, 'cause I just received my apostille, my full faith and credit, you know, of America, and it got the seal right there. They don't do the big shiny steels in my state either no more. You can't really see it because of light, but it got the seals, Department of State, United States of America, full faith and credit. But so with this is connected to the birth certificate. So your birth certificate's a bond. So if your birth certificate's a bond and is backed by full faith and credit with the research that I've done, let me give you an example, and it also gives us example a situation in which a government agrees to repay a debt no matter what. For example, if a bond is backed by full faith and credit of the United States, the U.S. government must find some way to repay that bond. The U.S. Treasury securities, Ginnie Mae bonds, and some other debt securities and are called full faith and credit bonds because they have this backing. Um, they must may also attach full faith and credits to their bonds, but this means less credit of the United States. Papalities, yeah. So basically, it's backed by full faith and credits of the United States of the government. So basically, they have to repay this bond. They have to find a way to repay this bond. Now, everything's closed today. So tomorrow, tomorrow I'm out searching and finna see where I could cash in on these bonds. You know what I mean? Cause it's backed by full faith and credit. So I'm gonna go see a broker tomorrow, and we're gonna see what they talking about and where they could direct me. And And also the full faith and credit is in the it's in the Article 4 in the Constitution. Every state too. I was looking. It's also that's what I'm saying. We gotta start looking up these full faith and credits, and then it'll be popping up in the in the Constitution. It's in articles. You know what I mean? This ain't a joke. This ain't a joke.
What's up, Alan White? I hear you out there.
What up with it?
Yeah, you know, here. Anybody got any questions so far? Close.
Yeah, real quick. Hey, Sean, what article is that you can find under? That's under the Constitution.
Article 4. It's Article 4, full faith and credit, U.S. Constitution. Excuse me on that state constitution. It's U.S. Constitution, Article 4. And that speaks on, it states the relationships with the, so that's in the U.S. Constitution, which is federal. Yeah. And that's the full faith and credit shall be given in each state to the public acts, records, and judicial proceedings of every other state, and the Congress may, by general laws, prescribe the manner in which such acts, records, and proceedings shall be proved and the effect thereof.
Yeah, thank you.
See, it's giving us the whole thing. You gotta read. Y'all gotta go read this. Go read that Article 4 just to get a little understanding of full faith and credit.
What is the burnout, Marcus?
So what they saying is that bond holds some type of value.
What was that, Midwest?
I say so that bond holds some type of value, right?
Yeah, holds some type of value that the government has. It's basically, they have to find a way to pay that back. And then I'm looking at, Article 4 privileges and immunities. They got 28 USC 1738. They got full faith and credit clause example. They got all kind of stuff that that we can just continue searching on and reading. If we don't find the jewel by then,
Right.
But like I say, that's the whole process. That's why it's you have to send your birth certificate to the state and federal because it's basically backing it full credit. It's basically securing it that they have to pay. They have to pay the debt. So now the next step is, cashing this bond.
Making them pay their debt.
Making them pay this debt. And like I said, this is one birth certificate, and it has a different serial number. And then I have another one that has another serial number, so that's a different bond in itself. So you could send every birth certificate of live birth that you get. You could get each one dead, your marriage certificate, every bond, and back it by full faith and credit. But I don't know. I'm still gonna figure it out. Because you might get access before you could just get access to all those accounts. So you don't have to back them all by full faith and credit. But yeah, I know tomorrow, I'm juiced for tomorrow though, that's for sure. I'm telling you. I'm juiced, y'all. I'm juiced. I'm telling you.
Well, I gave him a little sneak peek. I ain't say much, but
Yeah, yeah, it's juice.
banging on the beast, and we made a couple calls or whatever. The case may be, to get us to the next step after we finish a little whatever else we got to do on this end, as far as the members that sending in their letter and their paperwork.
Yeah, see, yeah. So, hey, we finding some nuggets, y'all, for sure, and it's and we finding different ways because a lot of people don't know the way that we opening different doors. I know people probably went down this route, but there's different ways to do things, you know. So, like they be saying, what works for me now might work for y'all. What worked for you might not work for me. So, with that, but at the end of the day, we all gonna be at that. We all headed towards that mountaintop to that same goal, and we just finding other doors. We just finding back doors. Me. Hopefully, hopefully next, hopefully wake up to a check in the next couple, whatever. So, we talk about real jewels, y'all. Getting
Right.
checks. We talk about getting checks delivered, from the postal and shit. So we just hoping, everything go as planned, and hopefully we just and just continue on and get them jewels, because I'm telling you, I'm telling you, today we dropped. I'm telling you, it was just this right here is a blessing, just period. So if you ain't got that done, I advise y'all to start. Get this done. I know a lot of people already got that done, because this is one of the easiest and one of the easiest things over to understand this, to the process of doing that. Um, and it's serious. This was did on Valentine's Day. On the 14th. So that's how serious it is. They don't got time to go home to their wife.
Yeah, we got any feedback from any of the members? Any questions? Yeah, Alan, right, you right. But you can get two more if you got paperwork stating that you need it for a job or something serious. So you can get 12 instead of 10. You can actually get 12. That's how many districts it is.
Yeah, you right. Yep. Yep, because there's 12 districts. So, yep.
I called them and talked to them because I told them, what I'm saying, I wanted to know the situation on that 12, that 11, and that 12 card. And they said, well, you got to have verification that you need that. So, like for a job or a passport,
Yeah.
anything that you need your social security numbers for is a verification, a proof that you need another card.
Yeah. Or you can say you lost it and go order a new one.
Yeah, but when you can get to that 10th one, you got to have verification for the 11th and that 12th one.
Oh, okay. But when you access the accounts, you really don't access them all anyway.
Yeah, that's the master.
Yeah, that's that master. So really, yeah. Because every time you get a new social, sometimes there'll be a different number in the back.
Different letter. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. So that lets you know right there that you got something at every reserve, every
Yeah.
district.
Yeah.
It lets you know that you linked to every district, because if you didn't, you would get the same letter every time you know what I'm saying, you get a new card.
Yeah. And we gotta, hey, y'all, you gotta read on that. We gotta read on that. That majority act, y'all. Y'all gotta do your research on that.
And which one?
That majority act, the age of majority act. That's it.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
You want to give them a little brief update?
Uh, yeah, we gotta claim that Social Security at the Social Security Administration, y'all. We gotta basically, like we already know that they have us as deceased. We basically gotta get our status. We gotta change our status to alive, which with those 15 documents to those agencies helped it. Did that, but there's another step that you have to do after that, and yeah, that's and it's serious. That FTC reference number is very serious, y'all. Yeah,
Very.
that's a weapon right there. That's a weapon. The FTC number is a weapon. When they hear that United States FTC, they taking notes. Huh? Who told you that? Huh? What? They said what? Who told you that you're deceased? Yeah, yeah, I would. Yeah, I'm not playing with y'all. Okay, come down. Bring this. Okay, went down. I'm thinking I'm finna get my 400. I'm thinking I'm finna get my majority act check. And I go to the window. They acting like they don't know what they talking about. So tomorrow it was about 30, like they was finna close like in 15 minutes. So tomorrow I gotta wait. Tomorrow I gotta wait. Tomorrow I gotta wait and call and wait, make a phone call, and then I'm gonna go to Fidelity and I'm gonna go try and see what they talking about with this. Cause I called them, I told them I have a bond and that's in my hand on security paper and it's backed by full faith and credit by United States of America. And they said, whoa, they said you have it in your hand. I said, yes, I do. And it was like, well, we could maybe come down and we could try to work that out and see what we could do and help sort that out for you. So we're gonna figure it out. We're gonna see what it do with that. And if not, let's see if they could lead us somewhere else. You feel me? It ain't nothing but walking down there, going in there, and having a meeting and saying what's up, what's going on. Oh yeah, they want to get paid too. Shit, sure. They trying to get paid. So yeah. With that being said, though, hey, tomorrow. I mean, I'm not living in the future, but you're gonna have to wait and see. That's all I can say. You have to wait and see. You know, because I'm talking about we on the ice. We on the iceberg. We on the iceberg. Like we at the tip. Like we right here. We knocking. We really like we got the door open. You know, we got the door open. We got the
Hella
door open.
research, hella research.
Every day. I got a wife. I got a kid. I spend hours in this. You know. You know. You know how women be. I gotta continue on for this. Make time, but at the end of the day, I'm right here. This is my job. And when my job is finished, we're gonna be able to relax. We're gonna be able to chill. You know, I'm going to the Social Security this on the way. I'm like I'm anxious. I'm juiced. I'm juiced. I'm like hella juiced. My wife like, what's going on? Like, why you hella juiced for? I don't understand what you talking about. I'm like, man, if everything goes right, like, you don't know what's going on, but if everything goes right, just know that after it's all said and done, you gonna be like, what? You playing? Nah, I ain't playing. You feel me? That's how it is. That's how it is. We just got it going.
Nobody filled out no UCC one.
And yeah, and nobody filled out a UCC one. And we're getting, you know what I'm saying? I'm getting access directed down to the step to do this. Okay. Well, we're gonna see tomorrow now because I'm going down there in the morning time. We're gonna have all day. I need an administrative meeting or something. I'm the executor. Stop playing. You know, I was told I was told from the United States of America that the Social Security has me as deceased. I'm man of the land, age of majority. I can handle my own affairs in my own trust. So, and with being the age of majority, where's my gift? You get what I'm saying? With transferring my estate, for me to be able to control my property.
So that's when they start transferring those securities over.
The security of DTC Trust and open that Treasury Direct, we're gonna like shit like that. So it's one moment at a time, one thing at a time. You know what I mean? Because that social link to that Federal Reserve. I was told this morning too when I went into the building that I own that Social Security belongs to me. I own it, but they tried to tell me I have no account open with Social Security, right? They basically try to say that I had no account open or there's no funds. So it don't make any sense because I have a social, which means there's an account here. But the people at the windows are the puppets. They don't know nothing. Those are the people that have like basically are really just retarded. That's why they got them there. Because you got people like us that come in there. It's like talking to our friends or our parent, talking to our people that's close to us that don't understand what we're talking about. So when we go to the window talking to them, we think they're gonna know what we're talking about. No, they're gonna look at us like how everybody around us look at you when you're speaking like this. So tomorrow, I'm going down to the big bosses. We ain't playing. We ain't playing. I need my check. This how we do it. This how you gotta do it.
Yeah. And it's weird that he got a mysterious letter in the mail today, y'all, for him to move money around in an account that he never opened. But they say he got 2 active accounts with him. One never been activated, but one is. That's weird, ain't it?
So it's weird. Cause I just got one in the mail today. Yeah, that was crazy. And I called and I got the debit card coming in the mail today. Like they resent the debit card. Cause I never received any debit cards that in the mail or anything. Cause they said my account got upgraded to a premium account. Where I could transfer funds from banks and whatnot and things of that nature and like checks on the app and upload checks and stuff. So I called the people up like I act like I knew it, like it was open. I'm like, yes, okay. I was calling. I got a letter in the mail about my account being upgraded. Oh, she was like, oh yeah, about this account. I'm like, yes. And she was like, I got 2 accounts, one inactive that hasn't been activated, one's activated. So I just basically got the card sent. I checked the deposit and stuff. It was nothing. It was just somebody spent $23 a few weeks ago, but I don't know who it was or whatever, But that thing's coming to me now. It's in the mail, a new debit card.
Did you get a balance on it?
Huh?
Did you get a balance?
Yeah, they said the balance. What was it? It was only like 5. It was like 30 cents in there. It was like 30 cents in there.
But she told him
that might be on the public side.
Huh?
I was saying that might be on the public side because those banks, those accounts be separated from private and public.
Yeah.
Right, so when we get the card here, no, because he used that Social Security account. So, and the crazy thing about it is that they know he used the shit because the what was that, the Trade Commission?
Yeah, when I talked to the Trade Commission, I was like, I'm calling because I'm actually putting everybody on notice. I gave her my reference number. She pulled it up, and I'm like, yeah, I'm calling because actually, I've actually been writing checks, and all my checks been getting bounced, getting reversed, and I'm the executor of my account, and the merchants. I call Telecheck and all them. They're basically stopping all my accounts when they have no right to do that, right? And she basically said, "Put me on hold." She came back and she was like, "Well, have you contacted the Social Security Administration?" I'm like, "Yes, I have, but not recently." And she was like, "Well, I advise you to contact them because I'm looking at right now they still have you in the system as deceased." And how can a deceased person control his own property or credit his debt? You know what I'm saying? When you're the debitor, when you're dead. So I'm like, okay. And they was like, call them. So I did. So I was like, all right, thank you. I called them. So when I called them, the Social Security dude was just like, I called him like, look, I was referred from to Federal Trade Commission. I said that. He was like, hold on, what? I'm like, yeah, I got referred from them, and I was told that I was deceased in the Social Security. And the dude was just like shocked, and he was like, hold on, one more time. Like he kept going back, and he went back to you. So you said the Federal Trade Commission? I'm like, yes. And I gave him the reference number or whatnot, and he basically gave me the instructions to what to do to basically change my status with the Social Security Administration. And that's really what happened right there, you know. And the rest is for the future, you
History.
know. The rest is for the future, you know. It's history, but hey,
It's his
you know,
story.
yeah, it's already on to the private side to a certain point, but you know, and this without finding no UCC ones or nothing like that. So once I get these checks or however I do it, you know, hey, it is what it is. And that's another thing. That's what I'm saying. A lot of people expect people just to hand it over, you know, and just be doing it for everybody, like my, you know, friends, family, everybody. So this type of stuff ain't from everybody, and that's why a lot of people, you know, people got to understand this. You got to learn to search, learn to gain knowledge, because no matter what, somebody could do it for you. But when you get yourself in a situation, who's going to get you out of it? You can't keep turning to other people to help you with your situations. You know what I'm saying? Because you know you taking control of other people with your situations, and that's why a lot of people in the same situations that we're in. You know what I mean? But I just say that because people got to search. You know, I'm searching. You people got families. You know, and we just got to do. You know, like I said, you got to do it for self first and push how you move. You know, a lot of people might not move this way and have the balls to go in the buildings, to have the balls to call, you know, to have the balls to walk in their store and write a check and see what happened. You know what I mean? Hey,
Somebody got
what
to take the initiative.
exactly, exactly, exactly.
And we got
That's
all
what.
these brothers here. You know, I think everybody here got they email from you, right?
Yeah, yeah. I got like two more people to do.
Okay. So yeah, well, they all good. So once they do that, you know what I'm saying, we'll be able to let them know, what's next.
Yeah.
Lord Scientist in the building, y'all. What's going on, Lord Scientist?
Hold on, real quick, y'all.
What's good, Lord Scientist? Welcome, brother.
He in the live chat. So what you brothers think about that?
This shit is phenomenal, brother. This is the way of God. That's all I can say. It's the way it's supposed to be. They hid it from us for too long. Now it's time for us to wake up.
Yeah, you right about that, bro. It's time to wake up, and it's time to keep pushing. We can't be pausing and just taking breaks and this. We gotta go. We gotta go right now. Because guess what? We got all of us that did push steady letters out. Now we building up cases. Y'all didn't even know that. At the same time, you put on a do not detain. We building up cases against the people that did what they did to us.
And you can take out on their bonds.
Yeah. We learned all that today. We learned all that today out of the horse's mouth.
Right? That we went to I went to the notary. Midwest, we was right there. Midwest was on the thing. We went to the notary. I went to the notary, and the lady was. I was telling her, I was like, so have somebody took out on your bonds? And she was like, she started laughing. And she was like, no, that's why we have the law to protect us. I was like, well, sometimes the notary believes they know the law, and sometimes it could harm themselves by not for being ignorant of the law. And she started smirking, but nobody ever took out of her bond. You know what I'm saying? So. But what I'm saying is, if somebody caused injury or harm to you, they have bonds that we can attack at the Secretary of State. They got bonds, y'all. Police officers at their city. It's so much stuff that's deeper than just the money. You know.
Learned a lot today, man. Eyes opened up way wider than they was.
Yeah. So.
Okay, Clove, I know you got some input. His mic must be muted or something. We can't hear him. But it's not good. What's up, hey Taylor? How you feeling over there, brother? Like we have some technical difficulties in some of the mics. But yeah, man, we keep pushing, we rolling. So hurry up, shoot them letters out, man, so we can get y'all to the next, you know what I'm saying, situation. That's what we're gonna call it, next situation. Okay, Clove, I see. I just can't hear you. You might be still connected to that other little platform that we was on. We got a guy up in the go ahead. Oh, okay.
I wasn't saying shit. Go ahead, Midwest.
So I was gonna say we had a guy on the live said that he had his status changed when he was in Michigan. So maybe he can once y'all finish up what y'all doing, the guys that's in Michigan, maybe he can give y'all, a little, info on how to roll and what to say and what to do,
Yeah, I was just looking at his comments. Yeah, because the status change. That's what I'm saying. But if you have the status change, then you should have received a check.
Hey, can somebody send me a link to that? Let me see what y'all talking about.
You get what I'm saying?
No
Hey,
doubt.
Alan White, if you change your status, if you change your status to be alive and over the age of majority to control your trust, they should have gave you a gift. They should have gave you a gift according to the Social Security Act, Age of Majority Act.
That's what's up. Somebody send me that link, man. I'm gonna check that out, and I'm doing that shit first thing in the morning. Like, I already got my apostille, so I got the full faith and credit. So I need to change the status. So yeah, I need to see what that's about. That's what's up. It's hard to do that shit here in the P, man, because in places like where we at in the Midwest, they got like more control, more rules going on at other states. Different states got different shit going on. They train their police different. You know what I mean? So, but it's all the same in a sense, but it's different. But here in Detroit, our police officers in the inner city, they don't really fuck around and do all that killing people for no reason, shit like they do in other cities, because they know here in Detroit, motherfuckers are man up and we'll blow up some goddamn stations, and these niggas wouldn't even survive. So they're a little more lenient and smooth on us, but they still ain't shit. So they still train wrong at the same time. So yeah, that'll be a good thing to see as far as status, because I can't wait for a motherfucker to pull me over. So Midwest or Shock, send me that link, or you can put it in the
What link?
yeah, in the DM at other platform.
Yeah, but yeah. See, when you refill out the because I learned about that too. You can reapply for a social security card, and you basically when you reapply, you don't do as a U.S. citizen also, but you want to reapply as the executor because executor is the highest, over. So you want to reapply as the executor. So I'm gonna call tomorrow though, and I'm gonna get the detail because he just told me to go into my local social security building. So I'm gonna call back, and I need some more stuff.
Okay, Shock. I don't know if I missed. I probably missed it. But I mean, yesterday you were saying you had to go to court today.
Oh yeah, I didn't even go. I didn't
You
even
didn't go.
go. No,
Okay, what,
I didn't even walk up in
you
there.
sent them a
Huh?
note. Something.
Nah, cause I've been posted some stuff in my file. You know what I'm saying? So my exhibits, my executor exhibits, and that's it. And it's just like I say, they just probably I don't even know. I
Uh,
don't even I don't even be. I used to be going up there all the time when I first got into it, but I just came to learn right now. Every time you go in there, the judge they're not judges. Like I got proof that they're not even their oath is invalid. They're not there to practice law.
yeah, they
They're
just
already committing fraud. So it's like no matter what, they're fraud anyway. You know what I mean? So
it's a matter. Like you said, they put it on the act. It's like a Hollywood film on that motherfucker, man.
yeah. So I already got the judge. He already on the. You can look him up. He been invalid. So he's already doing fraudulent shit. So
Yeah, pick it up, get out the kitchen. You see that hot stove? You can burn your fingers. Give me your fingers. Come here, let me see. Let me see. Let me see that hot. Uh-oh. No, you want your finger burnt. Give me your finger. Come here. One. Give me that hot stove. Yeah. Come on, pick up that floor.
Yeah, we're back in the building. Yeah, man, you gotta pump your brakes. You don't want to be moving too fast, you know. Make sure you're moving in the right direction. But yeah, man, it's been like these last few days, they've been, man, I've been juiced. My energy level been through the roof. And I'm trying to get y'all right there. You said that was back in October. Oh, okay. So yeah, that was a few months ago. Yeah, you've been dead that for a minute, yeah. If you was with the history team, you'd probably be already busting your moves, but you came in when you came in, so that's how God wanted it to be.
and then on top of that, when you reapply for your passport, being not a U.S. citizen, and you don't put your social, you're still going through the United States to process your documents. So you know, they could always withdraw your passport and leave you for draw over, you know, if they wanted to. So I think you got to look into the world passports. The world passports is the way to go.
What you think about the world passport, Nitty?
That world passport is sick as hell. So that means they can't kick you out of no goddamn country. They can't unless they want to kick you off the earth, basically. Is that what that's saying?
Yeah, it's like you could travel to. You're a world citizen. You could like travel to anywhere you want to go. Um, because like you said, we given this planet. You know,
That's
this
right.
is our earth, this is our land, so we go wherever we want to freely, and we're doing it without any government. You know, so that's the way to go, y'all. And it's been used, I think, in 161 countries, and it's been in existence for 60 years. And I believe even the presidents, some of the presidents, including Obama, even have world passports. So that's the way to go. And it comes with a disclaimer through somebody I know. And I'll be getting a world passport too in the next few weeks. So that'll be an update also. World passport be coming soon.
Okay. That's some cold shit. That's some cold shit. It's
And the
good.
world and one more other thing, the world passport is going to be to the identification card that I have. Hmm. The private identification code is going to be linked to that social. That would be my ID. So that would be a
Oh,
further update.
okay. So I guess our world mission for MB should be building a fucking rocket so we can get the fuck off this planet and see what these other planets doing in their jurisdiction and government.
Yeah.
But yeah, man. Seriously speaking though, that is it. That's like capital capitalization. That's the monopoly that they got. We got the same monopoly, and that also gives us immunity from everything that they got going on as far as bullshit, laws, statutes, codes, and all that other shit. You know, that's crazy. And you know, also too, we got to stay in. You know, we can't be out here doing no stupid shit. Of course, everybody here's got a level mind because once you fuck up, they can take you. As long as you don't take nothing from nobody's, deal with nobody's property or murder. With murder, you can get off easy, depending on if you got, self defense. But anyway, it's just something we can live for. If you ain't doing nothing fucked up, you'll be all right. So I want to ask you this too. They can't kick us out of the country because we're nationalists. It's a national god of the land type of thing.
Yeah.
Right? That's how I interpret. Okay, that's it. I want to hear everybody else, questions and feedback from it because I'm kind of
Yeah.
level minded. I know what's going on. I just want to get this shit out, and I want to do some shit when we reach a certain level to
And that's why I brought
feedback.
them in so everybody can feedback. Not
Yeah.
just listen, we need feedback.
Okay, but then I yield.
Hey, brothers. Yeah, man. I would just like to say I really like how Shock and Midwest and the Money Boy team is doing it unified. Everyone's taking the steps. Everyone's overstanding. why we're taking that step, you know, that's really sticks out in my mind. And by doing so, you know, it just makes me feel, you know, unified with y'all. You know, you guys are giving me a lot of motivation.
That's what's up, man. I've got a lot of motivation too from a few of the new team members. That's why I'm pushing so hard right now, so I can relate exactly to where you're coming from. So I agree with you, Bear. And one of our brothers is having problems with his mic, but he working on it. Flo, what you know? Yeah, man. Yeah, right.
Oh yeah, just let Shock know, man. I heard him. He was talking about, you know, the time, you know, putting into research, you know, and still got to juggle family. You know, we all feeling you with that. I'm out here in the garage and whatnot by my lonesome, but you know, I'm with y'all.
Hell yeah.
You know,
Hell
trying.
yeah.
I gotta have a quiet spot right now. I'm like, look, because you know, and just like your girl, you know, mine's the same. You know, similar. Like, she's not really tuning in to this frequency, but I'm just like, hey, I got to get this in.
Yeah, that's how you gotta do it. Cause at the end of the day, when you cash in, hey, what can people say? All you could be like is look at me now, you know, and just try. That's it.
But you know they got your back because they give you the time to embrace the situation that you're working on, you know? And that's what makes
Exactly.
it work more. Putting your faith into it and your hard work into it, you push harder because you know you got that support. Even though they
Exactly.
don't really understand what's going on, but they right there with you. At the end of the day, they right there.
You couldn't have said it no better.
Yeah, that's real.
Real.
So I can relate because, like you said, we all got kids, we all got girls, and we spend more time. We spend a lot of time together. Us in these little groups. Everybody that be in these little groups, not just our group. Everybody's, they spend a lot of time away from but it's for a good reason and a good purpose. Until they get an overstanding, then they'll be like, okay, I can grasp this moment. But when they see that it's on to something and it's pulling you away from things that you used to do and you focus and you just, I don't even know how to put it, like you just in a zone. Like you ever play basketball, you got hot, you start shooting and can't miss. It's like that. Like everything you put up go in. You in that zone and you focus and they see it. You know what I'm saying? And they just let you do your thing. And you come back and you get them feedback. They listen, but they really don't know, but they still listen. That's the whole point. You got somebody to listen.
Yeah.
And that's what I love about it. And then I got y'all. I can talk to y'all about anything. I done talk to y'all about everything. Told y'all everything about me, what's going on with me. Everybody that's in my group, they know. So it's like I got two families. I do have two families. You know what I'm saying? It's not like I do have two families. Because I can go on a platform and be like, everybody come here, please. Not telling nobody nothing, but, with respect. And my family be right there. So, shit. I can't even call nobody on the phone to tell them to come somewhere, and they coming. So I got my family here. I don't got to call nobody. I just call my family, congregate with my family. We bang on the beast, and we share information, get everybody caught up to speed, and we roll. That's right, scientists. We try to stay positive. I stay positive regardless. I like when people take shots at me because they let me know I'm doing something positive and I'm on the right road. So keep them coming, because I'm going to keep them coming. Straight up. We'll keep researching. We're going to keep coming live. We're going to drop nuggets every day, every night, every day. We're not stopping. We coming with it. Because you know what? We making the phone calls. We talking to them on the phone. They telling us what to do now. We not even asking no more. We giving them reference numbers, and it's on. Once you say you got that reference number, psh, watch. I heard it for myself. First, when motherfucker was trying to talk all, like they was finna try to brush a person off. Nope. Hit them with that reference number. Motherfucker got right in line. Yes, sir. Okay, sir. Hold on, sir. You know. So when they know that we know, they can't do nothing but help you because that's their step. If we don't know, then they can play dumb. But when we start knowing that we have certain stuff in place and you got reference numbers, then they know you know. So they can't jive you around like that.
And then at the same time, it's like when you're calling the top companies like United States of America, FDICs, and calling FTC, and calling all these other top agencies in Washington D.C. They're not going to be giving you the runaround. They're giving it straight to business. When you're calling and you know what you're talking about, they're telling you where to go. Trust me, they're telling you where to go if you know what to say. Okay, now, because I'm going off my experience. Okay, when you know what you're doing, they're telling you stuff. They're gonna get down to what it is because you're not letting them read off a script. You're going in there and you got to know what you're talking about. You can't go in there stuttering or saying this or that. A little bit of it. You got to go in there. Look, you got to whoop de whoop 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 de whoop whoop whoop. Okay, give me one moment. I'll bring back some information. Okay, I advise you to you know what I mean? That's how y'all gotta go in there. You gotta go in there confident, because not it's more than about having knowledge. You gotta be confident about what you know.
Don't order yet.
All right, because if you could know something, and if you really believe it to be true, then you're gonna be confident. But if you have any little doubt, then that could cause up the whole blessing. You get what I'm saying? That could mess up the whole blessing.
Meaning basically speak the language. Speak the language and the key words that they want to hear, that they know and been trained to know. So if he say these certain words, or we come in with confidence on this level, you better do the right thing, basically, right?
Exactly.
That's what it is. We speak the language. We got to know that legalese. We got to figure out that legalese shit. So every word, that's the Black's Law Dictionary. So for everybody that ain't been studying on that Black's Law Dictionary, all that legalese shit is right there. So if they say some shit you don't understand, you got a reference.
True indeed, y'all.
And don't forget, we got the travel kits too for the family too. So it's just like we got a lot of shit lined up. We this shit right here. I ain't see this coming, so I ain't gonna lie. I try to tell y'all the truth.
Midwest is part of God's divine plan. Everything is written in divine order. This shit was written before we got here, before we even came to this planet. He knew that it was going to take us this much time to figure this shit out. He knew that it was going to be a team put together of people, and we ain't the only team. Believe there's other people that's got groups like us that's doing this shit. You know what I'm saying? He knew because he wrote it before we got here. This shit is all in divine order. All we got to do is follow it. I look at this shit like, look, God gave us freedom of choice. That means we can do what we want to do. That means we can do what the fuck we want to do, make the decisions that we want to make. We can cause evil, we can cause havoc, or we can cause peace, or we can cause fortune and fame, or whatever. Just comfortable living the way God intended. And he knew what this was going to be. We just got to listen. We first got to get in touch with that third eye, the pineal gland, get it built up to the point where we can see in a dimension where regular people don't see. That's why they call it the third eye, because you can see more than the average. You know what I'm saying? So as God's put this shit in divine order, as he lays it out for us to follow the path, it's like follow the yellow brick road, you know, and we following this road. We can fall off this road. People that fell off the MB road already. So we know what that means. But like you said, it's going to be some survivors and it's going to be some failures. Everybody not going to make it to the top. It depends on your dedication. You know, what wherewithal you have within inside you to push for better shit for your life. And this is what it is. That's called freedom of choice. You choose to do that shit. Just like man choose to be evil, man choose to be good. It's only two sides. You know what I mean? If you choose one, that's the path you take. But God has it in order, because you can also change that train of thought and roll down the right path as well. But I say that to say this. And what I mean by that is the divine order has already been written. It's already been written. And we have all, us in this room right now, we are part of a dynasty that is about to be remembered through time. Just like the discovery of new technology, just like the discovery of the microwave. Y'all remember that? If anybody in here old enough to remember when the microwave came out, I'm only 41, but shit, I remember. You know what I'm saying? If anybody in here remember the creation,
one of those that remember what you.
Yeah, I'll go younger than that though. Everybody remember the creation of the internet and how civilization was before the internet, computers. You know, this is the age of technology, and we have just stepped into a new age. We are in the process of the new age form, and this is the time that God made for us to find this information, be put in place to be his descendants and his messengers. So we like, basically in the Bible, we are Jesus, because to me, Jesus is symbolic of how the system is supposed to work, as opposed to how evil is going to put in place like they've been having. You know what I'm saying? Jesus walking on water to me was Jesus knowing the system. Jesus was the man. Jesus was that guy because he figured it out. So yeah, they're gonna put it in the Bible. He walked on water because he was that man. You hear me? So this is my perception of how it's supposed to be. So us in this room, we should all be grateful. We should all give thanks, and we should all stay in alignment with positive thoughts to the universe, because this is going to take us where we want it to be. This is going to take our spirit to another level. This is ascending in the human in the human body. Our spirit is not talking to our human self, so we stepping over the line. Once this shit is all said and done, we can make a change. That means we got a choice that God gave us, the freedom of choice to make a change. Some of us, all of us that make it, just like the people that had to make it to this room, there are going to be people that already made it and not going to be messengers. But they made it, but they're not going to be ones to speak, ones that teach other people, to reach one, teach one. Their energy is not going to flow where it should go. But we all got a divine principle. We have a purpose. So whatever your purpose is, if you feel it in your soul, shoot for it, because that's God talking to you, telling you. You might not be the person to talk. You might be the person to lay back and do some clerical work or do